Previously on Billy G Saves the Wild.
If we don't win the cup this year, it's over. The series is over if we do not win the cup this year. Another thing we could do is trade some prospects and trade our first round pick. So let's give Kaprizov an A and let's give Boldy an A and keep Lambos as our captain. We have the most points with 88 points. Kaprizov 73 points in 59 games. Next video, trade deadline. We'll be buyers. Good start. We're leading the league. If we lose, we're done.
You guys know what this is all about, right? Right? What's it all about? Spurgey? That. This is about winning.
Cody. All right, welcome back to Billy G Saves the Wild. We are continuing with year 10. It is 2031 right now, and we are at the trade deadline. We are currently in first in the entire league with 88 points. The Golden Knights have 86. 83, the Blue Jackets. Red Wings 80. Predators 80. Coyotes 79, Avalanche 75, Blackhawks 72. We are in for sure the best division this year, and I think this team can be even better. If we look at our lines, there are a couple spots that I think we can get better at. For example, this third line with Madsen at an 80 and Nakamura at an 81. Those two can get better. I want to improve those positions. And then defensively, I want a better player on this right-handed, right D third pair instead of Addison, who only has 4 points this year, who's just not really cutting it. Knightsev has a couple more points, so I'm fine with keeping him, but Addison just doesn't seem to simulate very well in the NHL. So I have 3 positions that I think we can get better at, and boy, do I have some ideas, some big ideas. I don't know if I can pull it off. I don't know if I can pull all 3 of my ideas off, but we're going to try. If we don't win the Stanley Cup this year, this series is over. I already consider this franchise mode a success, but now we're going for the best franchise, the best dynasty in sports with 6 and 9. My ideas. We're actually just going to do this right now. I don't want to go into the trade deadline screen because I get all rushed and I want to explain my moves. So we're going to go to player search, go to watch list, and these 3 guys are who I'm targeting right now. If we look, all 3 of these players are elite mediums. All 3 of these players have really good trade value. 2 of these players have really good overalls at 87. Our defenseman that we're going to go after is only an 81, but he's really young. So we got a couple 20-year-olds and a 19-year-old. They have this year and next year for our 2 forwards that we're going after, and then our defenseman has the 3rd year. So these guys can help right now, and we'll be getting hopefully better trade value if they can get better overalls. So if we can pull off getting all 3 of these players, I think this is going to be a very stacked team, to say the least. So let's just start with the first guy, Frederick, I think his name is, Yarnquist. Trade for asset. We will be giving up, if we go to our players. So we have a couple elite mediums. They're both 78 overall. They're both 22 years old, so they're getting a little bit older for elite mediums to develop. And they have decent trade value, so that I think we need to get rid of these guys right now before their trade value drops, because I think their trade value will drop more after this year. Unless they keep developing, then it might get better. But we want good players right now for this playoff run. And these guys aren't cutting it. They don't have good enough overalls to be on the NHL and make an impact. So, Walsh has the most trade value, so we're going to go him. Plus, going to go... Should we give up probably this year's first overall? First round? This year's first round. That'll be pretty close. That actually says that we have more trade value on our side. So I could try this. I think I'm going to try this. So, Walsh and our first round for Yarnquist, an elite medium. If this goes through, I will be pumped. I see this as an absolute win if this goes through. Walsh probably won't be a high 80s player. This guy is already a high 80s player. And our first round will be in the 30s probably, because we're leading the league right now. So, Walsh and our first round for Yarnquist from the Coyotes. Here we go. Proposed trade. Rejected. Okay. We will add, not this year's, we will add next year's second round. I'm willing to give up our first, second, and a third. So if that's where this goes, I'm fine with that. All right, Walsh, our first and our second for Yarnquist. Proposed trade. Rejected. Okay. Let's put our third in there. Third for 2 years from now. Walsh, our first, second, and a third for Yarnquist. No. All right. What else can we throw in? We have 2 goalies. We could throw in. We'll just start with the less value goaltender. All right. That is a big trade. Walsh, a first, second, and a third, plus an elite medium goalie for Yarnquist. Let's see if this goes through. No. Wow. Okay, not a third. Add something else here. Maybe another forward. Another skater. I'm ready to sell the farm for these 3 guys. Okay, not him. We're going to save that guy. We're going to save this guy. So maybe this elite low. Not signed yet. 66 overall, 19 years old. I would be fine with him. I would be fine with this top 6. Even though this guy could be a good player. He's 19. He's 78 overall already. So he could be a good player. Drafted him in 2029. 15th overall. Could do that guy. Could do this guy. Top 6. 72. Top 6. 72. Elite low. Let's just start with this guy and work our way up the trade value. Plus that guy, they would have too many players. Okay. Let's maybe go for a non-signed guy so it's not a contract. So there's one up there. Might have to be that guy. This guy, elite low, 66 overall, 19 years old. He's got pretty good trade value here. That is pretty damn good. That is a lot of assets right there. All right. We'll see if they take this. Walsh, a first, a second, elite medium goalie, and an elite low center for Yarnquist. Here we go. No. God damn. Okay. What else? Not a second. Another first, maybe? We have to give up another first-round pick. Oh, God. Wait. This guy could... This guy's a center, so we could give up a center. Okay, hold on. Let's remove everything. This guy is a center. He has 82 face-offs, so he will win draws. This guy might be too much. Hold on. Could try to go after this guy. Has an absolute cannon. Has absolute wheels. Could do that guy. Could go after this defenseman. This guy does have a little bit more. Okay, let's go after this guy. Plan B. Here we go. All right. So, Walsh. And our first for Chapman from the Jets. We do have more trade value, so this could go through. You never know, though. These trade values don't seem to be accurate. So, Walsh and our first for Chapman, a right wing sniper. He's got cannon. He's got wheels. Here we go. Proposed trade. No. Totally unwilling. Okay. Let's do next year's second. Walsh. A first, a second for Chapman. Oh. Okay, that means it will go through. Hold on. Let's see if we can do something else. Let's do a third instead. Walsh, first and a third. No. It's going to have to be that second. Walsh, a first and a second for Chapman. Here we go. Okay. Trade accepted. Big moves. Best AHL lines. We will edit the lines afterwards. So let's go back. All right, this guy can take him off. He's in the AHL right now. All right, let's get this defenseman. So we will be trading Leopold. And let's see what we can get away with here. So we don't have a second. Let's try a second and a third. Let's do like 2 years from now, third. Leopold, a second and a third for a right-handed defenseman, Schrubert from the Capitals. Proposed trade. No. Okay, maybe 2 seconds. So this year's second, and 2 years from now, second. Leopold, 2 seconds for an elite medium defenseman. Proposed trade. No. Plus next year's third. How about that? Leopold, 2 seconds and a third for an elite medium defenseman. No. Okay, let's try a goalie. Let's try our unsigned goalie. All right, Leopold and our unsigned goalie, who's also an elite medium, for an elite medium defenseman. No. Okay. Plus, let's do 2 years from now, second round. Leopold, Ivany, and a second for Schubert. Schubert, what a goober name. All right, proposed trade. Ooh. You know what? I like it. Trade accepted. Making moves. Okay. Let's see. Let's make some roster moves here. Get those guys on the squad. So we will be taking Madsen out. For Chapman. Chapman, what do you got? He likes the fourth line, kind of likes the third line, doesn't like the second line, doesn't really like the first line. But I think he will be a very good guy to have on with a playmaking center. I think he'll get a lot of goals because he can shoot the fucking biscuit. All right. Defenseman Addison is out for Schubert. Ooh, look at that. Schubert. This also can be a guy for the future. He loves that first line. So he could be a replacement for Kernak next year. That's what I was kind of hoping to get. So that could be good. He's a defensive defenseman. Just like Kernak. But for now, he's on the third pair. It's pretty good. Now, if we could replace Nakamura with somebody else. Let's see if we can pull it off. We got 2 out of 3 right now. All right, watch list. We can unpin this guy. Yarnquist. Let's see what we can do here. We traded away some assets. So let's see what we have left. We do have next year's first. We could do 2 more first round picks. So that's still good. We could do our better goalie. And we could do this elite low. Could do this elite low. So 2 elite lows we could do. Could do that guy, top 6. I kind of want to keep this guy though. Seems like when he develops even next year, his trade value could jump up a lot. So that might be a guy to save. I could do Nakamura. But I also could keep Nakamura and put him in the AHL for the rest of this year. Have him in our back pocket, kind of. So we could save him. Another elite low. Alright, so let's for sure... We're going to have to for sure trade our 2 first round picks. So 32 and 33. Gonna have to be done. Plus, could do both of those guys, actually. So let's do both these elite lows. Actually, let's just see if this goes through. Probably won't, but we'll just see. 2 first round picks, elite low for an elite medium, and Yarnquist. Nope. Okay. Let's add the second elite low. 2 first round picks, 2 elite lows for an elite medium, and Yarnquist. No. All right. It's come down to it. Let's try find one more player, one more skater, and then we'll see if we have to put our good goalie in there. So I kind of want to save that guy. Let's do another elite low. Fuck yeah! They would have too many skaters. Okay, we can fix that. We can fix that. Who is real shitty? That has decent overall. Defenseman, nah. We're just going to have to go for a real shitty player here. 75 overall? Sure. All right. 2 first rounds. 3 elite lows for an elite medium and Yarnquist. Here we go. No. Okay. We will remove that guy and put in our good goalie. And if they don't take that, that's all we got. That's all of our best assets. There he is. Even though next year he could be way better. Fuck, do we even do this? But if we don't win this year, we're done. And this guy can help on that third line. Fuck it, we're doing it. If they don't take this. All right. Here we go. 2 first round picks. 2 elite lows. And our elite medium goaltender. For an elite medium center sniper, Yarnquist. Here we go. No way. I would take that. Or would I take that? I don't know if I would take that. That player could be good. Yarnquist is already good. Well, okay, let's try go after someone else. We do need another winger. Okay, let's remove this guy. We tried our best. I do want another winger, though. So let's do forward. Can be any hand. I want him young. At least younger than 22 years old. Okay, where are you? Yarnquist. Okay, we couldn't quite get that guy. So we could target someone below him for trade value. So I want somebody with some years. So that guy has 3 more years left, so that'd be good because he'd be cheap for 2 more years after this year. He's only 83 overall. So immediate impact. He does have pretty good stats, though. 2-way forward. Maybe fits on our 4th line. Okay, that guy could do that guy. Could do like a veteran. Did we trade Madsen already? Can't remember. I don't think we did, because I don't know why I would have done that. He doesn't really have trade value, so... Where are you? Madsen. Okay, we still have Madsen, who I would love to get rid of, because I signed him to an absolutely terrible contract. Probably the worst contract I've signed in this franchise mode. So I would love to get that $4 million off the books for a better player. So that is another option that we could do. Could we do a veteran? And then just have them retain some salary maybe. So let's just do forwards. Look at all of the forwards. And then maybe overall, and then just who doesn't really have trade value but is still overall pretty good. Oh, Nylander. They would need to keep a lot of that salary. He's 11 mil. He's 91 overall. I don't think he has too much trade value. We won't be able to get him. Okay. Quinn Hughes or Jack Hughes. Too much money. That would not work. Jake Gensel? He's only a 1-year guy. Still got good stats. Still got really good stats. 87 overall. A lot of assists. 1 year, so maybe they'd be better retaining. So we could do Gensel maybe. Wallstrom. He's got decent stats. 30 years old, 3 years. I think I'll try this guy. And if they want to retain some salary, or if they don't want to retain salary, then we'll try Gensel, because I'm pretty sure teams are more comfortable retaining salary if it's only for 1 year, which I would be too, so that makes sense. So let's try getting Wallstrom. He doesn't have much trade value. Trade for asset. Okay, 3 years. They're really good. 41 and 18. Maybe they won't do this. Okay. We'll see. It'd be great to make a good team not so good. Don't have to play him in the playoffs. So we would do Madsen. They want Madsen. That's good. Madsen's green. What if we give him some draft picks? 2nd overall. Madsen in a 2nd. Retain. Do we want that? Or do we just go after Gensel so we don't have to have any more salary? Let's just see what happens if they retain a bunch of salary. So he's over 8 mil. Start off 2.25. I don't know if this is going to go through. Probably not. No. How about 3rd? No. How about 3rd? No. How about a 3rd? Madsen, a 2nd and 3/3 for Wallstrom. No. The trade looks fair, but Columbus will not retain salary. Okay. 2 mil. No. I don't want to retain that salary. Or I don't want that much salary. So let's try Gensel. Okay. Jake Gensel. Trade. We would give up Madsen. And let's do this guy. Elite low. 80 overall. 23 years old. Damn it. More skaters. Okay. That guy. Non-contract elite low for Madsen. For Gensel. Here we go. Oh boy. All right. That's our team, boys. That's our team. Madsen's gone. That horrible contract is gone. We only had to give up an elite low. And we got Jake Gensel. Holy fuck. It went through. I did not think that was going to go through. Okay. Nakamura is out. He will play the rest of the year in the AHL. He did a little better than last year, but still, he was an 83 at the beginning of the year, and now he's only an 81. So Jake Gensel, where are you? Don't tell me he's in the AHL. There he is. He's in the AHL. Okay, Gensel, you're up. Nakamura, you're down. No way. These will result in your team being over the salary cap. Okay, so we need to send more people down. Like, oh, I wonder if we're going to have to send Knightsev down because he's 2.5. That's kind of a lot. And we might have to keep Addison. Let's see if Addison will work. Okay, that's fine. Addison will work. And hold on. We could send Mantha down as well. Just cut down to what we need. 18 skaters. Okay. We can bring people up if we need, if there's injuries. That third line is gonna be good. Holy shit. Did it switch my lines? Chapman. We still have one more game for Eklund to play on that first line. And then Perfetti will go up. Rachet will go up. Genzel, what do you like? He likes the first line. Okay, Genzel will be on the third line. How many points does he have? He has he's over a point per game. He has a lot of assists. So Chapman, be ready to shoot the puck, man. You got 2 playmakers on your line right now. All right, so we got 2 out of the 3 guys that I wanted. But we got Genzel. Jake Genzel is on our third line. We basically have 3 first lines right now. Jesus Christ. Our offense is so good. And our defense isn't bad. Let's look. Special teams. All our lines are fucked up. Shit. Okay. Let's just... I'm pretty sure if we go... We got to decide. Let's just decide on this first second line right now for centers. Pretty sure I'll go with Perfetti on that first line. But let's go to centers. Perfetti, 58. Rachet, 50. Eklund, 45. We'll do Perfetti, Rachet, Eklund, Tulola. Or is it Sapolitiv? That's... No, Tulola. Okay. So I'm going to do the lines right now. Fix all that shit. All right. Let's go through the lines. Our first line has a +3. We have Kaprizov, Perfetti, and Irons. Second line with a +1. Boldy, Rachet, Tippett. Our third line with a +3 is Genzel, Eklund, and Chapman. Unreal third line. And our fourth line stayed the same. Sapolitiv, Tulola, and Beckman. Defense, +2 with Smithson and Kernak. Lambos and Seth Jones with an even. And Knightsev with Schubert at a +1. All right, the power play is Irons, Perfetti, Kaprizov. So our first line with our wingers from our third line, Chapman and Genzel, playing defensemen. So we don't have an actual defenseman on our first unit power play, which I think will be fine. This team is too good not to score on the power play. Our second power play, we got our second line with Seth Jones and Eklund. So our third line center. So our first 3 lines are all on the power play. And then our one defenseman is Seth Jones. And that is it. All right. 4-man. Looks like that. We got Chapman with the first line. Second 4-man, we have Genzel with our second line. Penalty kill. I think the first unit stayed the same. Only changes is on the second line. We got Schubert on the second penalty kill with Lambos. 3-man, we got that. I think the only change is Schubert again. We have Eklund on that second 3-man and 4-man, just getting a little bit more minutes. Our 4-on-4 is our first line with Seth Jones. Our second unit is our second line with Lambos. And then our third unit is our third line with Smithson. 3-on-3, we have all forwards. So our first line, our second line, and then our third line. Extras, we got the same Irons and Kaprizov. Shootout, we got Irons, Kaprizov, Rachette, Boldy, and Chapman. And then goalies stayed the same with Wallstedt and Skinner. I think this is the best team offensively we've ever had. We have never had a third line this good, I don't think. And they have a +3. So those guys can mop the floor with the other team's third line. That would be great. I'm ready to finish the season. Let's go. This team is in first already, and we made moves to keep us in first and really go for this Stanley Cup here. All right, here we go. Let's sim the rest of this 2031 regular season. Sim 11 games, pass through the trade deadline because we played 59. Let's go to 60. So that'd be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I think. Here we go. 10 games. New York, away. We are going to keep current. We're not even going to go in. Continue simming. I don't care at this point about the rest of the league. 3-2 win in New York against the Rangers. This day is going to take a while because it is the trade deadline. Come on, P4, you can do it. I think that win right there is Wallstedt's 300th win, and he's only 28 years old. 5-2 win against the Canes. 4-3 shootout win against the Vegas Golden Knights, who is a good team. Genzel, I want to speak about my ice time concerns. Yeah, I understand. 12-26. 12-23 for Swade. Yeah, Genzel, you're on a good team. You're on our third line now. I'm not going to be surprised if, what's his name, other winger from that third line asks. 3-2 loss? No, come on, man. This team can never lose again. 3-2 win. The Flames. 3-2 loss. Flames again. 8-5 loss. That is not what we put together here. 7-4 win. Smithson's been injured with a neck strain. Okay, we got to bring somebody up here. Addison. Bring back Kalen Addison to the team. All right. Edit lines. Now let's just try stay healthy here. So let's... should we bump everybody up here? Let's do this. Oh, +5. Get Addison on that third pair again. And then where else do we need something? Penalty kill. Schubert gets some more time here. Addison, you can be on the power play. Or not power play, penalty kill. It's fine with me. Go. -2. Who cares? Just got to get through the rest of this season here. And Addison. Is that good? There we go. 2-1 win against the Canucks. Rangers, 8-1 win, and that's our 50th win of the season. 2-0 win against the Bruins. How we doing? All right, we have 104 points. Golden Knights have 103. Blue Jackets have 101. Those are the good teams. Those are the 3 standout teams. Us, Golden Knights, and the Blue Jackets. Kaprizov with 85 points, 70 games. Okay. Goals for 3.67, which is good. Goals against 2.53, which is good. Power play is 20.2. Penalty kill 82.1. I think that went up a little bit, actually. That's good. Last 10 were 7-3. Good. All right, Kaprizov with 85 points. Genzel, 79. How much did he have with us so far on that third line? I want that third line to be good. He's played 11 games with us. He's scored 10 points. And he's on the third line. He's getting 11.31 a game. And he is almost a point per game. Unreal. Couple power play points. That's good. That third line is so good. 10 points. Iron 74. Boldy. Perfetti. Where's another third line guy? Chapman. Chapman has 55 points this year. How many with us? 11 games, 8 points with us. 1 power play point. 11.45. They do get on the power play, so hopefully that bumps up their time on ice. But that's fine. Where's the other new guy? Schubert. He's got 13 points this year. 11 games with us, 2 points, plus 5. That's fine. He's not a point getter. He's a defensive defenseman. 17.01 a game. All right. New guys doing pretty good. Those forwards are doing pretty good. That third line, man. Okay, keep simming. We've played 70 games so far. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Let's do sim up to 4 games. Hopefully Smithson will be back soon. That is 8-4 loss. Smithson is fully healed. Here we go. Okay, so Schubert down. Lambos down. Addison out. For Smithson. Yes. Make sure our special teams are good. Penalty kill. Do that. That. I think our extras need to be fixed. First looks good. Second looks good. Smithson in for Addison. That's good. I believe that's good. All right. Let's keep on going. 4-3 win against the Avs. What just happened? Stop it. Hate when that happens. Okay, what the fuck? 3-1 loss. 7-6 OT loss. Uh-oh. So we're 52-19-6. We're going to that, right? One more week. Seattle 5-2 win. 4-1 loss. Big game. No shootout loss and then a win. We might be tied. We have 112. Vegas has 112. Blue Jackets have 113. All right, it'll be a race for that President's Trophy here. The last 4 games. Let's sim 2 at a time. Canucks is 3-1 loss. We're not winning very many games right now. Los Angeles have fired their head coach. 2-0 win. Golden Knights have 116. No, Blue Jackets have 119. We're not going to get the President's Trophy. No. After those moves, I can't believe we're losing games. 4-3 win. Last game of the season. 3-2 shootout loss. Come on, man. All right, so we finished with 100 and... All right, let's go to a better screen. And that wraps it up. Kaprizov with 90 points. Okay, let's do entire league. We finished second. Columbus Blue Jackets with 123 points. We had 117. Vegas had 116. So those are the three best teams. Nashville, Toronto, Pittsburgh, and Calgary all finished with 100 points or more. We went 56, 21, and 5. We had a goals for 3.56, goals against 2.61, power play 19.5, which I'm surprised that got worse after putting better players on our power play. Penalty kill 82.1. Home 28, 10, and 3. Away 28, 11, and 2. Last 10, 4, 3, and 3. So some overtime losses in that last 10 games. Gensel played 86 games. Oh my God. That's unreal. 86 games. It was over a point per game. 87 points. All right, so let's start at the top. Kaprizov with 90-point season. I wonder if that's his best. Nope, not his best. He had 94 in 2024. But still, really good season for Kaprizov. 40 goals, 50 assists, plus 27. Gensel with 86 games played. Had 87 points. 23 games with us. He had 18 points. He was a minus 4. Power play points 3. He only played 12:46 with us. I don't want that third line to be getting scored on. Boldy with 83. So that was a bounce back year for Boldy after a little bit of a down year. 20 power play points, so that's good. 17 minutes. Good year for Boldy. Irons with 81. That matches his career high. A little bit of a bounce back year for him. Not as much power play points, only 14. Played 26. Perfetti, 74 points. 74, a little bit better than last year. Same plus minus. 12 power play points. He played a little bit less, 1849. Tippett, good year for Tippett, 67 points, plus 18. 13 power play points, 1644. Good year for Tippett. Rachette with 67 points. It's a little bit better than last year, plus 16. 16 power play points, 17-13. So that's a good second line center production right there. Happy with that. Chapman, 63 points. 23 games with us, 16 points, minus 2. Power play points, only 2. Only 12:56 in ice time on that third line. All right. Hedlund, 60 points. 60 points plus 14. 15 power play points. Not as much ice time as last year, and he had more points, so that's good. That third line is going to do fine in the playoffs, I think. Tulola, look at that jump. 60 to 31 points. So Seth Jones did lead the defensemen in points with 26. Smithson 25, Lambos 23, Beckman 23, he hardly played. Kernack 23, Sapolitiev 18. Schrubert played 85 games. He had 5 points, plus 3, 16-15. Addison in 63 games only had 4 points. All right, goalies. Damn. Wallstedt almost had a 50-win season. If he could have only won one more overtime game, he would have had a 50-win season. So that is a career high for him. He has 310 wins already, and he's only 28. Played 68 games, 10 shutouts, save percentage 921, goals against 2.27. Those are good stats. That's all we need. We don't need an unreal goalie. We just need an 85 Wallstedt. Our team's good enough. They're going to outscore our problems most of the time. Skinner, not so much of a good year. 23 games, 7 wins, 10 losses, 2 OT losses, 1 shutout. Save percentage of .882. That's not good. Goals against is way over 3. That is not good. So Skinner didn't get it done. Hunter Jones. He's only an 81 overall. 44 wins in the AHL. That's good. 82. Well, Skinner won't be playing in the playoffs unless we have an injury. So that's fine. Our backup wasn't that great this year. But overall, a really good year. We didn't get the President's Trophy, but we were damn close. Now let's see who we have in the playoffs. It's advanced day. We have the Ducks. All right, let's look at the Ducks lines. All right, the Ducks have Gary Onoff, who we used to have on our team way back in the day. He's on their first line, 85. Roslovich with an 86. Batherson, 85. Barkov, 84. Thomas Hurdle at a 37 years old is 80 overall in their first line. Oh boy. Their forwards do not look great. Our third line is better than their first line. Defensemen, we got Drysdale, Jake Bean. Not much defense-wise either. Who do they have in net? Hatcher. All right. Hatcher at an 85. This team does not look good compared to us. If we lose in the first round, I will be pissed. I think that's it. Next video, we will get into the playoffs. If we lose, we are done. So we need a cup in order for this Billy G Saves the Wild series to continue. See if we can get it done. We have a stacked team. Our third line got even better. Our third pair defense got a tiny bit better. But hopefully our offense, first 3 lines, will carry us to the cup. Series 1 against the Anaheim Ducks. We'll see you there. Peace out. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. If we lose, we are done.